Guys, Liquid here, and welcome back to play Spider-Man and Venom Maximum Carnage. Where last left off, we were in a nightclub fighting a bunch of enemies, and now we're gonna end it with Shriek here. Now, I mentioned the last time that I had like something I wanted to sort of talk about, which kind of fighting actually 45%. Let's see, we have a cutscene. Yep. In Brooklyn, at the ruined orphanage where Carnage grew up, the Black Cat's patience comes to an end. Okay, Spider. Coming here was your idea, so what now? Carnage believes that violence is the ultimate freedom, and now that has Shriek and the rest on his side. There may be no stopping him. What? That's supposed to be a T? Not only that, but normal people are starting to be drawn to the violence, letting their basic instincts take over. This instantly must be cut off at its roots before it spreads. Carnage began as a spawn of our symbiotic's costume, and may still possess the same vulnerabilities. And we always found Reed Richards' sonic gun, or rather, was it fire hurts you too, doesn't it? So when we go to the Fantastic Four for the sonic gun, we can recruit Human Torch. Bad timing, the FF are out of town, but Firestar may be a good substitute. I remember that actually, so I do have a lot of early Spider-Man comics, like reprints or whatever, and I know like one of the very first ones is Spider-Man tries to join the Fantastic Four. I'll go. My teleportation abilities, I can search for her quicker than some you. Hey, doesn't Cloak need Dagger to help him teleport? Oh, but she's gone? I'm not sure if that's supposed to be an actual other villain or if that's supposed to be a joke. Fantastic Four HQ. I mean, like I said, like, one of the very first Spider-Man comics was Spider-Man trying to... We need that sonic gun. We better split up. Like, he was trying to join the Fantastic Four, but then he ended up, like, fighting them or something. Huh. But like I was talking about, one thing that I'm very curious about in Spider-Man, like, or in comic books in general, is time. Because, you know, Spider-Man started in 1960s, and now we're, you know, in 2017, and it's like, is there an actual passage of time where, like, how much of time has passed? Like, I know there's all this, you know, the thing about comic books is there's always, like, weird split timelines and all that. But it's like, from Amazing Spider-Man #1 to wherever we are now in, like, the same timeline, like, has there been aging? Like, what's going on? Like, is it still the year... Is it the year 2017? Like, do they have modern technology and all that? Try to use some web on these fellas. Can they just avoid our webs? Yeah, like I said, a while ago I got like a gift from someone, like the first 50 or so volumes of Spider-Man. I read quite a bit of those, and it is interesting, like the comics that you see, like, or like the villains that you see, like in the comics, that you don't really see anywhere else. Like I mentioned the Spot already, but I know like one of the very first villains Spider-Man ever comes face to face with was I think the Tinkerer. Like this fellow who, like this old man fellow, I guess made toys or something. And before I read it, I always thought that was just the Vulture. But other than that, I don't think I've ever seen the Tinkerer, other than like those early issues. Fantastic Four Lab, let's go. I think I'll get the next boss done, and then I'll probably call it for the day. What the heck? Ray shields. I got passed through those. Wait. Wonder if is the arrow timing? Huh. Oh man. I know, so this seems like the next boss. At the recent Sony E3, we saw a bit of gameplay of the new Spider-Man game, which I don't actually think is tied to the new movie at all. I think it's just a new game, which is made by Insomniac. And it's really crazy for me, like, you know, I've always kind of... Like, I know there have been, like, some really good Spider-Man games, like, you know, Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Man 3. But for the most part, I do feel like, you know, Spider-Man games, they are kind of, especially like a lot of the more recent ones, like, you know, Web of Shadows and all that stuff. Like, it just kind of like, yeah, it's a Spider-Man, like, it's just kind of an average little fighter, beat-em-up type thing. You know, so it is interesting to see, like, Sony and whatnot put so much faith into like a new Spider-Man game. And as for the actual gameplay, it did look, you know, it looked interesting. I think a big thing that I saw people talking about was that there were a lot of quick time events. And so it's like how much control do you have? One thing about the newer Spider-Man games that have been open world is that whenever you swing, there's always like, they're very close in. Like Amazing Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 2. Let's go find Carnage. Well, I didn't even read Venom's thing, but I think it said like, looks like we found our gun. Oh yeah, she's the one for like Spider-Man and her amazing friend, Spider-Man and his amazing friend. Count your blessings, Spider-Man. Seeing Cloak or something. But going with him is downright spooky. Firestar. But I was saying like the older Spider-Man games, it was like the swinging was like more drawn out. So like, I guess the buildings seemed bigger and stuff. You won't like what I have to say. We need you to help us set a trap. Hey pal, finished with that paper yet? No. Carnage, come home. Let's go. And speaking about Spider-Man and his amazing friends, oh, I thought I was gonna be like swinging from rooftop to rooftop. That's the whole existence of that thing is very interesting. Like, I don't know the history about it, like how it came to be, but again, it's just one of those things where you don't really, I don't really associate, you know, Spider-Man with Iceman and Firestar. I think, like, again, like I don't even really know who she is other than very few things. Oh man, we're being hurt. So does this Demo Goblin have any relation to the Demi Goblin, or is he like just like the clone or something? Wait, I'm not, that was some your hardcore Spider-Man fans out there probably had a bit of cringe. When I first saw this Demo Goblin fella, I thought he was like a play on words of Demi Goblin, who I thought the Hobgoblin. I thought he was named Demi Goblin for a second. That Hulk? Who's this fella? I hit him. And I'm doing very poorly. Oh, what? I saw his name for a second. I didn't read it. Something with a C. Hello, sir? Let's just try to get this over with. Shriek, I've had enough of you. Please go away. We're not doing very great. Oh. Carry on. Carry on. Eat web. Now Carnage. Can I even do anything to this carry-on fella? I'd like to have some privacy without you. Yeah, 27% seems right. Didn't do too well that time. Prospect Park. I think. Wait, what? Oh, just more fellas. More regular fellas. I don't know why since we played as Venom. So we got like a gun. Whatever, so ideally we should be able to give Carnage a bit of a taste of his medicine. Let me just defeat these fellas. By these fellas, I mean it's clear the screen. Please die. Oh man, seriously. Fellas are getting tough. Alright. I think I'm gonna call it there, folks. Next time we'll pursue Carnage some more and see how deep this whole villain rabbit hole goes. But till then, hope you enjoyed. And on with Solus 1000, that's been some more Let's Play Spider-Man and Venom Maximum Carnage. Look it out.